Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on where you are on this good green earth of ours. My name is Kane, and this is a overview, tutorial, whatever you want to call it, about Admin Cap and Empire Sprawl after the Federations and 2.6 Verne update, which obviously changed everything. How did it change it? Because now we've got these things, administrative offices. They turn toasters into admin cap, because, you know, and I actually love this system. I think it does enable you to make a decision on whether you want to play tall and have those valuable building slots, or wide in exchange for the building slots. So theoretically, if you had enough planets... oh yeah, I'm redoing the Velveteer Commonwealth to have these new, so we can continue the Stellaris guide with Federations in mind. So here they are, new logo, it's brilliant. So, how does it work? Okay, so, contributing factors are calculated in the same way. Each district equals 1 Empire Sprawl. Each system you colonize, well, bring into the fold, you know, build an outpost and all that, is the same. We've got a courier network. That's a tradition. We can see here. Empire Sprawl from systems and colonies is reduced by 25%. So 3 colonies. Normally that would be 5 each, so 15. Instead, we've got 11.3. We've got 44 pops as well. I think it's going to be 0.5 per pop, because we also have some new traits. So we've got unruly, and I think docile is the other one. We don't have the technology to do that yet, but unruly plus 10%, and it's going to be minus 10% for the green one, its equivalent, which will be docile, allowing you to tailor your species and take advantage of the new systems. So, where do we get admin cap from? Where do we do that? Right, so we still get a base of 30, but now we have jobs. Oh yeah! Let's go to Mock. Administrative offices. Bureaucrats, brand new job, turn toasters into administrative capacity. Jobs base upkeep is 2 toasters per month. So this is the base building. So if we've got, you know, if it's 2 bureaucrats, it's 2 toasters. If it's an upgraded version with 4 bureaucrats, it's 4 toasters. If it's a bureaucratic ring segment that has loads of them, then, you know, just, as I said, in pretty much every module of the Stellaris tutorial, the tooltips are your best friends. So, what does this mean? What does this mean? As long as we can put colonies on planets, which will increase our Empire Sprawl, that of course being the first number, and that our capacity is the second, we can continue to build administration buildings, such as the offices, then later parks, and I assume later complexes. There are no bureaucratic jobs in the planetary administration. You have to sacrifice a building slot. So you can make decisions. Either you can treat it the same way as before and completely ignore it and just make sure that you're getting enough resources to actually, you know, make up for the increased penalties that you're getting from exceeding your sprawl, exceeding your capacity. Or, if you want to be a neat bureaucratic machine, you can just build enough bureaucratic buildings on your planets, or even have a dedicated planet to do it, and make sure that it's very heavily defended and will never get blockaded, because otherwise that's going to be a serious problem if everyone's tax returns are being shot out of the sky by an enemy armada, that's going to cause a lot of chaos, and for costs for technology, for unity, for leaders. Although I think, well, let's just double check here. Yeah, it will increase the cost of leaders as well as edicts and campaigns. At the moment, everything is still fine. If we have a look at our technology, generally, if it ends in a whole number, you're fine. Ends in 0, you're generally fine. So that's what we're doing now in the year 2220. This was all built on a live stream I did yesterday in mid-March. Because, you know, you don't want to date the videos. That's what they tell you at YouTube school. So you can get a link to that up above. It's 90 minutes of non-stop fun. So if you're bored and you want a feature-length Novocaine dose, then it's all there for you. Any questions, please let me know in the comments. We are using... Well, not using, but we have the On the Shoulders of Giants origin story for the new revamped Velveteers. We've just met a wonderful friendly nation that has similar borders to us, so I think a federation is definitely on the cards. We will be continuing that stream throughout the last weeks of, well, we are in the last week of March now, so probably into early April, and we'll follow their development and use this template for the rest of the Stellaris guide, the definitive Stellaris guide. So apologies to people who have viewed the old video. It's now been clearly marked as out of date, and I'll probably just use the thumbnail for that one for this one, and mark the other one as out of date. So apologies for giving out of date information without it being clearly labeled. That's now been resolved, and we can all move forward. Right, here we are. A whole galaxy ready to be carefully filed and stored away and categorized, and, you know, photocopies to be made of it, and then in triplicate, of course. I've been Kane, thank you very much. Thanks to all the patrons that are coming across the bottom of your screen right now. Absolutely fantastic bunch of people supporting me in this dark time. If you'd like to help out, chip in a few pence here and there, then do click the link in the description. Any questions, do leave them in the comments below, or any just, you know, general trivia. Ask me things. NK Q&A. Oh, that has a ring to it, doesn't it? So get typing, and of course, do like the video, subscribe if you're not, you know, all that stuff. And I've probably got the little graphic I made in the corner there to air quotes remind you to do that. You know how the algorithm works. If you don't, honestly, if you don't know how the algorithm works, you don't have to. Just watch YouTube. If you don't know how it all works for creators, then let me know, because I'm thinking about doing a collaborative project with several other YouTubers, and you know, getting that story across. Anyway, do take care of yourselves. And without further ado, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and a good night.